Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we explored around here. We're gonna accept some new quests. Now, with what money I have bought some new outfit, some new armor. But I'll need more money if I want to eventually start getting more or better armor. Anyway, let's go and accept this quest over here. Meh. Can't find Hero Pawn. Can't find Grander either. If Arya recalled, the sign gladiator was young bird lady? I believe we need to speak to her as Melia. You there, bird person. Arya remember you. You are a gladiator of Hero Pawn. A gladiator? I don't know what you mean. No use denying. Arya not find Hero Pawn Ricky anywhere. So we'll have to exact repayment from this Iron Gladiator. Meh, want to know what that entails? Standard way of repayment is drumroll, a personalized of dessert. A portion of dessert. Specialized Arya is after dessert that bigger than Arya. Sweet, golden, springy, and so also so tender. We need to get like 5 Kiriko pumpkin. 7 of them, so I need 2 more. Need to find a sweet cherry among the banks of the tranquil yarn. And ask someone to make it. Arya No Pawn from Frontier Village wants to collect on a debt that Ricky incurred. Find the ingredients and a chef and create the dessert Arya has requested. Meh, very good, very good. Firstly, friends will need a bucket load of Kiro pumpkin. Lucky for friends, they grow everywhere on Biona's shoulder. But more importantly, need literal cherry on top of dessert. Only sweet cherry from banks of tranquil yarn will do. And finally, skill of chef also paramount. Arya not accept unless the dessert made by artisan with Alchemov level of experience. Rest assured that your issue will be attended with haste. Let's do that. So there's one all the way over here. Let's go find it and also hopefully collect some more items.
Hi there.
God, what do I do to catch a lot of fish too? He will become important for a side quest, I believe, later. Heroes Rest. We all of us are here ere no people who have perished, along holding to a single thought, leaving behind unresolved regrets. All the people can hope now is that they rest, at least they can rest in peace.
I see.
My brother was always the quiet type, and so gentle, but he always stood up for others. I really looked up to him, and if he hadn't stayed behind to help me escape, I wouldn't be here now. Okay, that's a pumpkin. We just need one more. Oh, the cherry's on this side of the lake. Oh, time to go swimming. So let's swim across the lake to get that cherry. Or I could accidentally hit the lock-on button and stop moving. The Hero Nipper. I see the red orb of cherryness. The sweet cherry. I just need to find one more item orb. Chemo Pumpkin. Let's warp back here. Now to find that chef. Which I don't know if he's here right now. Or if he shows up here later. While we're looking.
Hey.
Ah, good for you to come by. Mind if I ask for a spot of help? I could really use the assists right now. Could you go into more detail? As you probably gathered, we use these ancient structures for housing. When we first arrived, they were already deserted, ruined, and almost beyond on all hope of repair. We've been doing our best to keep the things tidy, but with a bit of march of time, the rubble starts to pile up. We do like nothing more than to clear it out, but with the numbers we can't shift if the heavy stuff. That's where you come in. Hahaha! No, I wasn't expecting you to drag it around by yourselves. I was hoping you could get us some hoverstone. It's a material with levitational properties. If we could lift the rubble using that, thus a few pairs of our hands would suffice. And we have the free hoverstone. The ancient city of Grandale is preparing with rubble. However, hoverstone can make it easy to remove. Thank you. Hoverstone can be commonly found on the Somar Seal Island, Pillar Como, and in the area of the Sculptor Lance. These pieces should be enough to make our work shift and easy. No problem, leave to me. Trust in Hero on Kino, and day will be saved. Thank you, Kino. I'm glad we can depend on you.
Hey.
You came bearing the hoverstone, I see. That will help out to clean up a lot. I don't really want to stay here forever, but it will be nice to make the place that a little bit more tolerable in the meantime. For another thing, it seems to me to be a good deed to leave it neater than we found it, not all tumbled down and defected. I'm sure the people who once lived here would have hated to think of their old homes as overgrown piles of rubble too. In any case, the area should be getting a lot nicer very soon, and it's all thanks to you. I really appreciate it. I'm glad everything worked out. With the rubble gone, Grandale looks much nicer. Its former residents would be proud.
What is it?
Oh, can I help you? I'm sorry to bother you. I saw those mechanical parts and figured we might be able to use them to fix the junks. I'm sorry to disappoint, but everything you see here is a little bit more than scrap. Can you tell me what parts you're looking for specifically? We need to wire to the link-up generator. We need wiring to link up the generator and the drive system, as well as something to reinforce the hull. That sounds rather complicated. That said, I do have an inkling. You see high anti-airships before, right? Well, there are a few crashed ones in Alchemoth just lying there. And you think we could strip them for parts? Just so. Although I don't know what state they are in, you'll have to go and work that out for yourselves. Right, I see. I would have investigated them myself, but everyone else warned me off saying it's too dangerous, so I relented. Still, from what I remember of my primary study, I think there should be free machines left. Understood. Thank you for sharing the information with us. Oh, one moment. I may have a request to go with that. There are actually some parts I need too. Would you mind terribly finding them for me? And bringing them back all together. Of course, that's no problem at all. You may be able to get parts for repairing the junks from airship grounded in Alchemoth. The party decides to investigate it. So this is why I didn't go back into Alchemoth, because this quest will eventually take us back in there. So we'll go in there at some point. What kind of parts are you after? I'm so glad you asked. What I need is a palm-sized cog. Understood. We'll keep our eyes out for one of those. I'm counting on you. No problem. Leave it to me. I will do everything I can to help. I will follow your lead. Thanks, Melia. And I went too close!
Are you perchance Radsum?
Yeah, that's me. How do you know my name?
Teelan mentioned you. You are his fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan sent you. Him and Tyree are still getting on okay?
Quite. Though she did give him a good scolding earlier.
Went to Alchemoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, so does Tyree.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
Radsum, we have questions. About the Fog King.
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Because of the Telethia's ether field, the Fog King and his fog beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alchemoth.
Ether field?
Yeah. It's the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there, to feed on the ether, and as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, this hot noggin of Kino. It get worse if not shut up.
But my ether, it worked against fog beasts, but not the Fog King. Or rather, it didn't even seem to make direct contact with him.
Shulk, Melia, would you do me a favor and head to Teelan's lab, borrow his Telethia research notes for me?
Sure, we can do that for you.
There's something I'd like to look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
On another note, we heard that you spoke out against the companions.
I voiced an opinion, yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So I think you can see why I said what I said. If we end up extinct, we'll have won nothing.
Well spoken. But I'm sure the companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all, they've stayed put since then.
When you put it like that. The people of Grandel, they're living under considerable strain, not knowing what became of their homes. and with no means of return.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes. But they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world. And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength in unity, because we shared a goal.
Radzum's folk, the companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for Hero Punkino. Just let Nene at him.
Thank you, everyone.
Mama, what that thing?
Is that...
It's like the one we saw in Alchemoth, but much, much larger.
You're right.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
I didn't want to trigger that, but yeah.
This isn't going well.
Is that all the backbone you have?
We...
Going well.
Is that all the backbone you have?
Alright. Let's speak to this kid now. If you try to speak to this kid as anyone... I don't really know how to talk to grown-ups. Sorry, it's easier talking to kids, though, a little bit. He will only talk to Kino. Hello. Oh, friend is shy too? Huh? Must be shy like Kino. You have same smell as Kino, so a matter of fact. Yeah, get kinda nervous easily, but it's no fun playing on my own. Meh. Then what if? What if Kino found friend for friend to play with? Really? I do love that. Leave everything to Kino. We'll search town for bestest possible friend to make sure everyone happy. Any possible friendlings in mind? There is one person I saw, Serena, looking out at the capital once. She looked awfully lonely. Also, there's a boy called Nellister. I only talked to him once, but he lives near the lake, I think. Oh, and there's a super cute Nopon, Ra-Doo-Doo. I always wanted to talk to her. She seems like like ruins and stuff. When Kino approached the little Angela, playing all by her own, it became clear that she was painfully shy. Find her for some friends so she won't be lonely. So we gotta talk to these 3 people. Understandings. Kino will have done in time of record. So let's find them. Also, where is this item? Because it's saying there's something here. Now, I believe you have to speak to these kids as Kino. I don't think you can speak to them as anyone else.
Come and see.
Hey, you! Please go become friend of Angela. Should be much more fun with more than alone. You want me to be friends with Angela? Yeah, alright. I was getting bored of playing on my own anyway. I'll tell her to come and play. That's one. I love when Kino falls to the ground, he just face plants into the earth. Okay, that's where the item is. Can I jump down there from Eternal Sea Nymph? Because I think that might be the last favorite. Oh, here's Shushu. More Shushu think it's scary, the more scary it gets. So reversely think should more like Nine and become more not scared. But when Shushu think about that, it's scary all the time, all the same. Oh, well, I'm falling now. I hit the water. Great. Can I actually get to where I want to be to get that item? Nope, I'm just gonna slide. Getting this last red item orb is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Got the last favorite, so we'll give it to Popo next time we see her. Warp up here. Aim for the water here because this will be the closest to the lake. Wee.
Hello.
Good mornings. Kino in process of looking for new friends for Angela. What friend think? Know who Angela is? Angela? Yeah, I know her. We only talked once, I think, Ink, but I've been wanting to hang out with her. That's one kid. That's the second kid, so let's get the final kid.
Me?
Rah rah! Rhoda O'Doodoo is fearsome dino beast. Please play with Rhoda O'Doodoo. We'll eat our face. Question before eating a face. Friend know Angela. Because so happen Angela is looking for new friend. How about go talk to? Roto Doodoo know Angela is Hom Hom girl, not wrong? Roto Doodoo enroll Hom Hom in Dino War. Rah 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 rah! Alright, let's go check on Angela.
Hello.
You are not Angela.
Uh-oh.
I finally have friends. Everyone says they're gonna play with me. I'm so happy. Thank you, Kino. Thank you so much. Ah, it's nothing. Was all piece of pollen cake for Kino. Just ask Kino for second helping of help anytime. Teehee, maybe I will. Here, have this, and let's play together sometime, okay? Kino has played his part in helping Angela make some new friends. Counting on Kino, she now has 4. Alright, let's take a look at the equipment I just got. I presume that's for bad. Also bad. Well, with that, we'll end the episode here. In the next episode, we'll probably do some more quests and then go check out Alchemoth. So if you enjoyed this episode, do you like the videos? It helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts of this episode. And share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I will see you all next time. Later.